roses. Maybe you're being gifted a rose. Things feel very rosy. I am seeing romantic gestures for some of you. There is something about you're keeping that vibration up. You're keeping that vibration up. You're also very interesting. You're going to see or notice there are some people around you, maybe a few, maybe a couple, that are keeping up appearances. That's something that's going to come. Like something very blatant. Someone around you is keeping up appearances and it's not what it seems. You know, like it's like reminding you that you don't know what happens behind closed doors, and in front of others they seem perfect and everything's grand and all that, but behind closed doors it's complete opposite. Not, it's kind of a mess is what I'm seeing here. So maybe this is specific, but that's what I see you're going to really see for yourself very clearly, and it shatters that illusion. The illusion is being shattered, and it's actually happening more than one occasion, and it's kind of like happening around you, and you feel like you're in the middle. You're like, oh gosh, what's going on? And it kind of makes you feel like, okay, well, I'm kind of glad that I you know, it's like you're saying to yourself, I'm glad that I'm, you know, too honest. Or you keep it very real. You keep it real, so you don't have anything to hide in terms of that, or you don't air out your dirty laundry in that respect, or whatever. If there's just something that you're doing, you keep to yourself, and whatever it is. If you're not in a relationship, when this happens, you're going to realize, so glad I'm not in a relationship, because it seems to be happening. It's like things are peeling off. It's really interesting. Things are peeling. I don't know if it's something in the planets. Something is happening, because it's been like. And many of the signs, like lots of things are being revealed, but for you it's almost like what I'm seeing, that lots of things are being shattered. Illusions from other people are being shattered, and it's no longer going to be the same. Yeah, so that's one thing. I am seeing you finding a very valuable connection, or this resource is like invaluable resource. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, and it may be like, it may have started as something small, maybe just let's say it's a connection, and you just would just say hi to each other at the coffee shop or whatever it may be, and then you get talking, and then you realize, you know, it's like after some time you realize that they are the perfect person to connect to in terms of your field. Or yeah, they can open up further doors for you, and it could be something that you've started as well, in terms of a job, an opportunity that you're like, okay, you didn't even think twice about it, and you don't really feel like it's going to go anywhere, and then boom, it does. Very interesting. It's like it's just something that you're not even thinking at the time, not expecting. And you may have been looking in the wrong places, for example. But when all along there's just someone out there, like around there, on the outskirts coming in. Or an opportunity. Grab the bull by its horns while you can. That's what I'm getting here. There's something about family and siblings, in particular sisters coming through. Well, actually, no, any sibling, but it could be a gathering that happening, you know, wanting to get closer as well. There's something about emotional healing. There's been a lot of distractions around you that you've been clearing out a lot as well. It really shows, it's like, you have this space to really make your mark here, Libra, make your mark, and also your finances are growing, like making your mark in what you want to do, really showing your skills. And there's something about you that you're really able to maintain your passion and make something of it. And again, your money, your finances, that is growing. I'm getting influence, maybe you're becoming an influencer, you are an influencer, but there's a lot of influence around you anyhow that is also shaping up what you are doing. Someone does care about you, and they are reaching out to share this with you, by the way. They're going to open up. This is what I'm seeing for some. You didn't realize exactly how much they care for you, but there are some very strong, deep feelings that are starting to open up, pour out, actually. Oh, okay. All right, Libra, let's see what messages we have for you, Libra. Queen of Wands, okay. Two of Swords. The King of Wands. Ooh, wow, okay. Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, there's been indecisiveness with a very strong connection or place. It's like something has been put on pause, and kind of maybe on both sides trying to make a decision. And once that is done, it's like something feels very permanent with this as well. You're on the go. I do see you're really establishing who you are. For some of you, you're already very established, and very focused also on your career. I am getting a message about your generosity coming back to you. You know, somebody is paying it forward. But there's been a reason for certain pauses, and may have caused confusion as to like, why is this person not approaching, whether it's matters of the heart or professional. But there is something needed to be cleared out, and you needed to be very clear and honest with yourself, as you know, so it's like the energy field that they respond to, they can come in closer. I'm also seeing a lot of greenery around you. Maybe there's a lot of nature around. There's something that's connected to a lot of nature around you. Maybe that's a time where you feel best, you wanting to connect. But I do also get, by the way, your connection is somewhere around a lot of nature. Okay, Five of Wands and the Chariot. If you are in some field that's very competitive, you're winning this. You know, I mean, a lot of industries are very competitive, a lot of fields. And in terms of also the kind of attention, it's very difficult sometimes to receive the attention that you've been looking for. Not necessarily looking for, but it's that kind of field, you know. You're surpassing everybody. You're the Five of Wands and the Chariot, and also when things are clearer, you don't even see the competition around you. And try not to overthink. Try not to overthink, because you don't want things to get like muddy. You know, you want to keep your words clear, your vision clear. I keep seeing these chances appearing, and you're realizing, oh, this is not a coincidence. This is meant to be, and go for it. Go for it. You are surpassing many, many others here. There's also something that you are taking great responsibility and accountability, and that's something that is being admired. Doing things your own way, you know, my way. That's what I'm seeing. Like the song, My Way. You've done things your own way, and it's paying off. I mean, not carelessly. You're doing things, you know, accordingly, what you feel is best. But it really kind of pays off. It really works out here. Two of Cups. Ooh, I like this. I love it. The Two of Cups, this strong union, this bond, this connection. Once everything is cleared, for some, it's to do with love. For others, it is to do with your work, your place in your life. It is all starting to connect, draw in. And it's like you've been forming this for quite some time. Clear the clutter from your mind. I keep seeing the clutter from your vision, the clutter from your mind, even physical clutter, all of that, keeping things very, very clear. I do get also, if you're connecting with somebody, they're very much on your wavelength, very strong. And things are starting to kind of settle in a very exciting way, you know. Very, very strong connection. And yes, it's taken its time. Their presence is very strong. Your presence is very strong. You know, the opportunity. This is something that the universe really has been trying to guide you and make you see and all of that. But you're going to also understand the reasons for certain pauses that you have had and what you've had to overcome to be in this place, in this position here. The timing is crucial. Divine timing with divine intervention. Very powerful. Thank you so much, Libra, for being here. Really hope that this